saw that you sent out an email to Jim, myself, and Elizabeth, but on a link, but it didn't go to Mark. He wasn't in the address list, so you might want to quick resend it to him.
Thank you.
So it's 6:01, and we're still waiting to see if Commissioner Dennis is going to be able to join us. We don't have a quorum at this point.
Yeah.
So Jay, are there any public members?
Currently, there are not.
Okay. It's good to know. So we'll give it a couple of minutes and we'll see if.
Sure. Yeah. Is there any way to, excuse me, is there any way to contact Dennis to see?
I have emailed him.
I don't have a phone number for him, so I couldn't call him. So
I don't either, actually.
But Megan, when you emailed him, you sent him a link? Because I'm terrible at losing links, as we just found out. And I was in a panic mode for about 5 minutes.
I sent both to his city email and his personal. So we'll see.
I actually put this meeting on my Google Calendar, and I actually copied the original link that you sent into that calendar and just made it an ongoing every month. And actually, that's the link I use.
That's smart.
So.
Well, I tried to use one of those and copy it and click on it, and it wants to use Outlook, which I don't have, except there's Outlook on the city mail, and so that's why there's a link there. But when I clicked on it, it wanted me to go through Outlook.
Outlook. Yeah, interesting.
Well, Jay sent me another link, so I will use that. So we are being recorded, but we're in pub, but we're not having our meeting yet since we don't have a quorum.
Correct.
Yeah. So Megan, thank you for sending us the status of the Ningales Forest. I appreciated that.
No problem. I mean, I can't really talk much about it, but we are gathering information, so.
I've actually had a note to myself to do the same exact thing, Jim, to thank her for her quick response, because it certainly took the concern down very rapidly.
Yeah, there were a number of people in the community who approached me, and they were absolutely convinced that it was going to be bulldozed tomorrow.
No, it goes through a process, and there is a public hearing, and it gets publicly noticed. Well,
yeah.
Let's see, 6:04. We can wait till 6:05.
sure.
Carol, you're on camera there. Oh, thank you.
There's some water.
To go with my non-alcoholic beer.
Yeah, I have my water too, so.
And just to let you know, also the city clerk is actively recruiting, so there may be some applicants in the queue soon.
Good. Yeah, good. Well, and then we have another caller, Daniel Hewitt. That's he's in mute, but is Daniel going to be the presenter for the GIS thing?
Yeah.
We're not going to be able
Yep,
to.
I'm here. I'm here.
Sorry, Danny, about this.
That is okay. It's completely,
kind of at the last
stuff
minute.
happens.
Yeah, one of our commissioners recently resigned just because of, personal commitments and things like that that conflicted. But and so that's why we're down one. And then our new person, I think there's some crossing of communication. And so we don't have a quorum tonight.
That's okay. I mean, you can put me on another evening as well. So not a problem on my end.
Okay.
Well, I'm thinking that if there are only 3 commissioners and there's 2 of them here, that's clearly got to be a quorum. But apparently not.
Not according to
Yeah.
state
Not according to
regulations.
city rules. Yeah. Well, we're at 6 minutes after, Megan, so we probably should just go ahead and accept the fact that Commissioner Dennis is probably having an issue logging in, or I'm not sure what.
A misunderstanding maybe of when the meeting was, so.
He'll be showing up at 7 going, where is everybody?
Yeah. I did want to say that it's a shame that the Heritage Valley Oak that we actually earlier had made a heritage oak on Casa Linda had to be cut down. I actually read all the documents on it, on the health study that was done on it, and it was a good decision. It was definitely going to be a safety issue, but it's too bad.
It's a difficult decision, and we go with the best information that we have, and that's what you have to go on. We trust the consultants and the professionals to give us, their best information. I know for our arborist, our city arborist, that was a painstaking thing to do. And ultimately it was city council that made the decision, but he put the information together with the help of specialists. So that was hard. Yeah.
It was. But I was heartened that there was so much effort put into making sure that it was unsafe. It wasn't just an ad hoc decision. So,
yeah. Thank you.
So,
I did want to make just one other little thing, that we won't make any decisions or have discussion on it, but I did want to let you know that that word just came out today that Jim might know about this, that the 150th celebration is being postponed officially from October 16th. I think they are bumping it all the way to the spring. I think the tentative date is April 9th, due to, uncertainty with COVID, obviously, is the big thing. I think they just kind of weighed everything and felt like we were a public agency, and that was a wise decision. So that just came out.
And the stroll, again, we're not recording. Well, we're recording, but this isn't public at this point. Yeah, the stroll is going to go forward, of course. Maybe not, of course. I check in with the County Department of Health, and as long as everyone is masked when they're inside the homes, and as long as we limit the number of people in the homes to 25 at any given time, they said to go ahead. So
you have a little more structure with that that process, and it isn't as open-ended. For you kind of know how many people, you can regulate it a little bit more, maybe.
No, it's interesting. I mean, right now, ticket sales aren't where we would like them to be. Normally, we figure we'll be getting between 450 on a low year and 550 on a high year. And well, at 2.5 weeks out, we're kind of struggling. We'll go forward with it, but I think it's COVID, and I think people are very cautious, and as they should be.
Yeah, I understand. So.
Well, okay then, Megan.
Okay,
so we'll just move the action items and forward to our next meeting in October, and then hopefully, Mr. Hewitt, we can have you on and we can hear about the GIS information, because it's actually something that both Jim and I were really interested in seeing how we could get that on a website for the commission and the public. So,
Yeah, absolutely. Yep, I'll be available. So
Okay.
not a problem.
I appreciate your time. And so I think, Megan, there isn't anything else that we have to do. We just move things forward to the next meeting, right?
Yeah, the whole agenda will get bumped to the October meeting.
Okay.
I'll be in touch via email with commissioners on a couple of things, but
Okay.
Okay. Very good.
There's a date that is setting the date for the award a public issue, or can the city do that without actually having the commission's approval on that? I'm thinking that since you've ordered the plaques and stuff like that.
So I will talk to somebody about how I can go about that. I think that I can have email conversations with everyone, given the information that we just found out today. That kind of puts a little ripple in what we were planning on doing.
Yes.
And given just kind of things in flux with the with our commission here, I wasn't sure if we still want to hold on to the October date or bump it, or we can't make a decision here tonight. So I'm just looking at my calendar here.
Yeah, we can just let you go ahead and do the research you need to do and get back to us on that for sure. I just didn't know if setting the date for an award was a commission public event, or whether the city can do that without actually doing the formalized kind of thing.
I will find that out, and if I can do it via email, I will. There's a couple other issues that I need to check on. Because council is not in session altogether in council chambers as of yet, and the governor is still in place, and I think it looks like he is continuing the mandate for the remote meetings, that I would have to check with our legal counsel and others to see if we could actually meet in person to do the plaques, or if we can do it in an outside venue, say in our garden, which is very lovely. We hold events there, or other groups have held events there. So there's some logistics things that I just need to work out as well, and find out what we can kind of legally do.
Okay.
So I'll be in contact via email with the information that I can share in that way.
Thank you, Megan.
Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jim.
See you, Jim.
See you later.